Minnesota's House Capital Investment Committee has decisions to make about projects happening in Bemidji. Their Wednesday visit was the first of 5 three-day tours that will occur in the coming months. 4 different locations were selected to pitch their needs to the committee. Jackson Bruner found out what exactly the board is looking for as it makes some tough calls.
Overall, there are about $3.2 billion worth of requests for bonding funds. We expect to be able to fund about 1/4 of those. So our job is really to go look at these projects, as many as we can, evaluate them, and at the end of the day we have to decide which ones are going to get funded and which ones, of course, don't.
The board began its Bemidji tour at the Northern Dental Access Center, a not-for-profit that targets low-income customers. With cramped hallways and a growing number of patients, they say they've outgrown their physical space.
We're jam-packed. We're using every inch of space that we have in the building right now. And it's anticipated that within 5 years, we're going to have 70,000 people within our service area who would be eligible for our services. We serve individuals who receive medical assistance or Minnesota Care or something of that nature. We do not serve private insurance.
It's a very impressive operation there. They're seeing about 14,000 patients a year, providing great service and in a very tight space.
A similarly cramped environment can be found at the Carnegie Library, which will soon lose the Watermark Arts Center to a new location. But the city wants state bonding money to make some architectural changes.
We're moving the building back 17 feet towards the lake. The other is adding a small addition on the northeast corner of the building to provide accessibility, an elevator, and new stair, and then total restoration of the upper portion of the building.
With this particular project, the board's chairman said some of these proposed changes may be a bit dicey.
It's more a matter of justifying the project to the general public. To take a building and move it 10 feet it takes some explaining, and not that we can't do that, but that it's a little different than some of the other projects we look at.
Bemidji's DNR branch has needs as well, and as the board passed through, they learned about difficulties workers face with a cramped space that's nearly 80 years old with departments in separate buildings. And like most other projects, it will be reviewed when the board goes into session later on. In Bemidji, Jackson Bruner, Lakeland News.
The committee finished off the tour with a visit to Bemidji State University's campus.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.